Hello again everyone, and welcome to another bowling ball review video. Today we're going to be looking at the all-new MOTIV Alpha Jackal. The MOTIV Alpha Jackal has an RG of 2.47, a differential of 0.054, and an intermediate differential of 0.015. It uses the Coercion HV3 solid cover that was on the Trident Abyss and the Predator V2 core, which was on the very popular and successful Jackal Ghost. My Alpha Jackal, as you can see here, is drilled at 20 degrees by 4 inches by 35 degrees. The mass bias is on my vertical axis line. I drilled this ball specifically to read the mid lane very well and be very smooth. So what is the Alpha Jackal? The Alpha Jackal is a high-end ball for heavier volumes when you want something that will roll earlier than what your Jackal Ghost gives you, but also gives you noticeably more downlane dynamic than you can get out of the Trident Abyss. The Alpha Jackal has a lower RG than the Abyss. The Alpha Jackal's RG was 2.47. The Abyss is at 2.49. Not high, but not as low as the Alpha Jackal is. This means that with the lower RG on the Alpha Jackal, it's going to get revving up sooner. Also, the Alpha Jackal has an intermediate differential 0.015, while the Abyss's is 0.017. That's going to mean that the Alpha Jackal is going to be a little more continuous, because with the higher intermediate differential, the Abyss is going to want to stand up more on the back end and kind of straighten out a little more. Therefore, you can get more of a smoother arc with the Alpha Jackal, and it's going to give you a lot of predictability as a result. So when would you use the Alpha Jackal over, say, a Trident Abyss or a Jackal Ghost? First time when you would use it is when you're on a heavier wet-dry condition. So, for instance, the lane condition I'm bowling on now is just our typical league shot, but it's a very heavy oil shot, and there's a decent amount of hook to the right, but if you throw it too hard, it just blows through it and you'll wash out. So for me, the Alpha Jackal will give me a ball that will pick up in that heavier oil, but because of its smoothness and predictability, when it comes off the dry, it's not going to overreact, and it's going to be very predictable. I'm going to be able to tell what it's going to do. Also, because the cover is very strong, if I do happen to overthrow it a little bit, hopefully it will roll up and change direction enough where it'll still hit the pocket instead of leaving a washout or a 2-8-10 or something like that. You would also use it when your Jackal Ghost is just going too long down the lane. There's too much oil for the cover. The cores are the same, but the cover on the Alpha Jackal is going to be much stronger. So if your Jackal Ghost isn't picking up enough, or even if it's a little too flippy, the Alpha Jackal is going to give you a little earlier roll, and it's going to tame down that back end reaction more. Also, here's a comparison to the Trident Abyss. As you can see, the Abyss is the right strength maybe, but it just doesn't corner enough where it's going to carry well. Sometimes it might leave 10 pins, sometimes it might hit the pocket but deflect a little bit like that, it takes out the 10, but it's just not quite right. You need something that's going to turn the corner a lot better. Here you can see the comparison to the Jackal Ghost, and the Ghost down lane, it gives you a lot more because it saves its energy better, because the cover is not as strong as on the Alpha Jackal. So if you want that angularity down lane with a little less mid lane strength, then the Ghost is going to be what you go with. But if you need the strength but more carry because it's going to roll up a little earlier, or you want something that's smoother, maybe the back ends are too sharp, then the Alpha Jackal is going to be a ball you should look at over, say, the Jackal Ghost. So that's what we're looking at with the Alpha Jackal. It is out at your local pro shops now. Thank you very much to MOTIV Bowling as usual. Also, Carlos Tabone at the Kegel Connection Pro Shop here in Fort Lauderdale for drilling my stuff and helping me out with my grip. And until next time, we will see you later. Thank you.